Okay. Krishna is recording. Oh, thank you so much, Toastmaster Krishna, our very energetic essay. Let's have a round of applause for Toastmaster Krishna first. And maybe he forgot one designation, the favorite president, but it's fine. I won't keep it for him. Okay, so we are already in the 504th meeting of Toastmasters. Great, we have done such a wonderful job. Although I don't see many guests today, but still, just for a refresher to all the Toastmasters who are there in our club, Toastmasters International. Well, it started 100 years ago, or maybe 100 plus years ago in 1924 by a gentleman named Ralph C. Smedley. Now, over this 100 years, Toastmasters International has been, a non-profit organization which focuses mostly on communication skills and leadership skills, or rather, developing communication skills and leadership skills. And we can all attest to that. Definitely, it has worked wonderfully for all of us. Now coming to Toastmasters, well, it is spread across nearly 140, 142 countries. And currently we are having a member strength of more than 3 lakhs. So let's have a round of applause for Toastmasters International. Thank you. Now we are Oracle Trailblazers. Well, you would ask what Oracle Trailblazers is. Oracle Trailblazers is the home club of Oracle Tech Hub Bangalore. We are currently in our 10 years of operation and we are going strong with a wonderful member strength. We are a hybrid club which meets every week on Thursdays from 3 to 4:30. We are hybrid because you can see Zoom and we are all on Zoom. So that's the reason we are hybrid. And in OTH, we usually have our venue in Oracle Tech Hub Block B. Now, that was all about Oracle Trailblazers. Now, before we move on, there is an announcement that I have to make. I have been specifically asked by President Davy to make this announcement. And this is just not my announcement, this is the announcement for the entire club. So let's put a round of applause for our club because we have released our official newsletter for 2025. So the person behind this marvel, unfortunately, is not there today in the meeting. So it's none other than our current VP PR, Toastmaster Shelley, who has taken this initiative. Like she has been with to like she's been very persistent about completing this newsletter. There was a time when I told her, okay, don't put so much stress on yourself. It's fine if we don't make it till 31st March. We can, release the newsletter after that. But she made it a point, and I am so proud of her that she finally made it happen. And I wish she was here today to celebrate this. But anyway, so that was the great news. And it was just not Shelly. In addition to Shelly, we have our ex-VP PR, who's present, I guess, Toastmaster Abhipsha, who has also been a wonderful help. We have Toastmaster Abhinav, some ex-VP PR, I guess, many moons ago. So, and also myself a little bit, very little. Our president, Toastmaster Devi. So, and in general, everyone, Toastmaster Shalu, everyone was involved in making this newsletter, and we are finally live. Abhinav, we have the link. Like, if you can share the link, maybe if
Let me
you
share
have
the
it
screen.
handy right now.
Show that. I'll show that.
Yeah. So let's have a glimpse at our newsletter, and you are gonna love it because it has come out so good.
Visible, hopefully.
Yes, it's visible. So who am I? Oh, Beautiful, beautiful. This is about District 92 initiatives. These are our present members. Uh, yes. And also a big shout out to everyone who contributed in making this newsletter by providing our, if you guys have not already. There is something for everyone. There is even sports, there is poem, there is um, everything. I can't just, there's a word puzzle too. I forgot about this. No, no, this we don't need to show. So this was all about it. And if you have already not gone through it, please go through it, give it a read. And again, big shout out to Toastmaster Shelly and the entire editorial team, Abhinav, Abhiksha, and myself, and the entire Toastmasters team. Thank you so much. We'll move on now. We have a wonderful uh, uh, theme today, I would say. Not wonderful for me, but I am pretty sure very wonderful for many others here. And today, to walk us through that theme, we have our very own amigo. I think he would understand it very well. Is none other than Toastmaster Saiakash, and I'll just hand him over the stage and let him, he'll let us know what this theme is about now. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. That was a lovely address. And thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav, for giving us a glimpse of the newsletter. I think there were a few spoilers, but I request every one of you to please take a look. A lot of effort was put into it, and I think each one of us will get something out of it. So, back to the theme today. I'll just begin with the simplest question there is. How many of you watch IPL? One, two, three. Really? Narayan watches a lot.
I watched the
Yeah, that's
the match
fine.
also.
If you have ever watched the match ever, you can raise your hand. You don't have to love it. You just have to say yes or no. Okay. And I have a question for you, Dinesh. Oh, I think we have a lot of people online as well. I think Gaurav and Sushil raised their hands. That's lovely. So I think every one of us has heard of IPL, even though we haven't watched it. It's something which is a part of that Indian identity. I think cricket is always something which has been there for maybe 30, 40 years. Even before I was born, before my parents were born, it was there in India. It was something which was known in India. And fast forward to today, maybe a few years ago, a new league was started. You might ask, why do we even need a league? Why does this even matter? If you look at other countries, let's say England, or if you look at USA, they are very passionate about their sports. They love the sport they play, and they regularly attend it. So if you look at the US league, which is NFL, you probably might not have heard of it, but the NFL Super Bowl is something which is very famous, and celebrities all around the world go there. And in the Europe, there's the Premier League, which is the football league, and there are other few sports. Of course, there's the Olympics, which is the ultimate sport league for everyone. So India also needed to do something. And what were we good at back then? We won a few World Cups. We knew what we were doing. We had very good players. We started IPL. And anyone can tell me the name of the IPL founder who started this league is fleeing away in another country, but Lalit Modi. Vijay Mallya. No, not Vijay Mallya. P. Lalit Modi. That's the right answer. Oh, someone said Mr. Modi. That's a very ambiguous answer. He's still in India, so that's okay. So yeah, Mr. Lalit Modi started the IPL. There were a lot of scams, I would say, but there was a lot of controversy around this specific league since the beginning. But in its current form, it is something which has transformed Indian economy. I won't say Indian people. I won't say Indian mentality. I would just say Indian economy. Every city or almost every major state has their own team. Every city has their own team, and people are very passionate about it. I'll keep going into this. But I can see our speaker here has joined us today, and we'll begin with the prepared speeches, and after which we'll have a quick trivia session about IPL, and we'll discuss about our favorite teams. So before the speech, I would like to call the evaluator for Toastmaster Manoj, and he's someone you all of you know. He's the latest distinguished Toastmaster we have, and I think he takes pride in saying that he will be the latest distinguished Toastmaster till someone else comes. I think you can guess who it is. Toastmaster Narayan. Round of applause for him.
Good evening, everyone. Can I have a speaker on the video, please? Manoj.
Yeah, Toastmaster.
All right. My target speaker today, Manoj, is attending his level 3 speech on persuasive influence. And the purpose of today's speech is to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspire others. So get prepared to get inspired. All the best to you, Manoj. Looking forward to hear your speech. Good luck.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narayan. A round of applause for him. A quick intro about the speaker for today. So is Toastmaster Manoj. He is a IT consultant during the day, and during his free time, he likes to watch movies, loves walks in the woods, and play table tennis. He's a member of Beckenham Community Toastmasters Club, and he'll be presenting his speech today. Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj. Can you just confirm if your mic is working?
Is it audible now? Or?
Yeah, Toastmaster Narayan, is that fine?
Yeah, good enough.
That's right.
And the timer is?
Oh yeah. Is he visible?
Yeah.
You can start, Toastmaster Manoj. Thank you.
How are you all?
Great.
All good.
Now that's a classic response, is it? I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm great. But if you ask the same question to the wrong person, my grandmother, bloody hell, buckle up for 15 minutes TED talk before your eyes blink, the weather is dreadful, the neighbor's dog is barking all night, and don't even ask about the onion soaring prices. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I know not everyone is my grandmother or like my grandmother. Uncle Vasu. He's my childhood legend. When I say legend, he's basically my primary school teacher. He will do anything and everything, whether it is fixing cricket bat, whether it is flat tires, or even flickering Diwali lights. He will do it for me. He was like a Swiss army knife to me. Anything and everything in this planet. Now, he used to sign my report card as a primary school teacher, which is very weird, isn't it? I mean, I was always in a backbencher, and I used to score like 10 out of 100 or maybe 5 out of 10 in maths or STEM subjects or any English subject. So he used to sign. He's very good in signing or copying my dad's signature. So he used to sign it. And he helped me many times in my bad days when I was small. Now, growing up, I have moved cities, I have moved different countries, but Uncle Vasu was always been in touch with me on the phone. Not to fix anything or not to give any advice, but he has this peculiar habit of asking money. And I don't mind paying him money. I don't mind him. I have done it many times, but it was like almost 15 years back. He asked me a lump sum money, huge money. That was for his daughter, Wani. And Wani wanted to pursue architecture engineering. And I decided to give him, because I want Wani to do good for herself and for her family. I know she was a bright child. So I agreed to pay the money so that she can pursue architecture engineering. And we had this agreement between Mr. Uncle Vasu and myself that he will pay the money in equal installment over a period of time, which is fine. No interest, fine with me, because he helped me a lot, like signing those signatures. Week passed by, month, years, even decades passed by. Not even a single money hit my bank account. I was furious. I was badgering this mind that I should chase Uncle Vasu. Many times this thought has appeared to my mind. But I thought he will give me one day. But it was up to last year. I was absolutely furious. I was so angry and upset with him. I thought he was trying to treat me like a World Reserve Bank, milking me all those years, taking those money. So I decided to start looking for him. Finally, I managed to get hold of him. He was somewhere in the deepest of some Kerala city, and I had to travel all the way there, which is like 300 kilometers away, to find out Uncle Vasu. Finally, I got him. Finally, I got him. I'm right in front of his house. His house was like a very old Victorian style house. Very old Victorian house. It was like survived many cyclones kind of thing. And the paints were peeling out from the house. So I can see that the house is not in any great condition. But I'm not interested in the house. I'm not interested in Uncle Vasu's. I'm only interested in my money. So when I opened the gate, luckily, Uncle Vasu was there, was sitting on a wooden egg-shaped chair, having a newspaper. He's not having a newspaper. He was buried in the newspaper. And having this red color watch, which I have no idea why he was wearing that. So I'm closer to Uncle Vasu and said, Uncle Vasu, this is Manoj. He didn't look at me. So I pulled the paper, sneaked my head inside. I said, Uncle Vasu, this is Manoj. He looked at me with a very convoluted look that he don't understand what I'm saying. But I was thinking, fair enough, no problem. I'm here for my money. So I started my communication, continue my communication with him. I said, when did you move this house? He looked at me with a very blank and frail face that he don't understand my language. I'm asking an alien language to him. And he said, house? Which house? I was taking a deep yoga breath. And my chest was very so tight. And I thought, this is not going to get me anywhere. I need to be very emotional. I need to be very used to wear pleading language to him. So I said, where is Wani? Where is he, Wani? He looked at me and said, Wani who? Oh, this is too much for me. This is too much for me. I can't bear it, this one. And I was very angry with him, standing there like wanted to take the scolding of my lifetime on him and coming closer to him. The moment I saw someone stepping back as a tiptoeing in the background, when I looked back, it was Mrs. Vasu. Mrs. Vasu said, Manoj, when did you came? I said, I've just arrived a while ago. And she disappeared to the kitchen. And it was me and Uncle Vasu again. So I come have a closer look of Uncle Vasu. I was looking at his beard, was very shabby looking. The hairs were very rusty kind of thing. And the face were frail and wrinkles were all through his body and his necks. And it was the watch which was quite annoying to me. And I was thinking, who on earth wear those kind of red color watch? But anyway, I don't have any problems with that, whatever he wears. So I speed walked into the kitchen, wanted to get at least auntie to convince me to get the money. So I went to auntie and said, why is Uncle Vasu giving me so weird answer, very disconnected answer? He's not understanding. He seems that I'm an alien. And there was a radio silence from her. And I was standing there, peeing my ears to see what she was trying to say. As absolutely 10-minute silence. And I repeated the same question to her. And then she said, in a very shaky language, said, Uncle Vasu is going through some health condition. And for the last 10 years, he's having some problem. Doctor says he is down with some dementia. I was stuck. I was just jolted like someone dropped me in the middle of the iceberg. And before I say, and she looked at Uncle Vasu with his whispering voice, the watch he was wearing, it's not a watch, it's a tracker to track his movement. And I know that she was referring to a dementia. I forced a smile, nodded there for a few more minutes. I left the place without saying anything and gave a final goodbye. As I was reaching to my cab, the driver looked at the rear view and said, someone is running towards you. When I looked back, auntie was huffing and puffing, coming and dropped me an envelope between the glass into my seat. an envelope which was written 10 years back by Uncle Vasu. I leave it to your content and imagine what would be the content of the email is there or the letter is there. But personally, I think some debts are repaid or paid in cash, but some in silence. The struggles are often hidden, but when it comes to a mental health battle, it has always been very silent. Whether it is dementia, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, who knows? Probably the next person sitting next to you probably might be going through it. So maybe next time when you are, try to ask him, how are you? Maybe instead, how have you been? It might break a silence. It might open a door and have a communication, trying to get to know the well-being. Maybe try it with your good ones. With that, back to you, Toastmaster Vilash.
That was a heart-touching speech, Toastmaster Manoj, and really loved the message. Instead of asking how are you, you should ask how have you been. I think that's something which has been the key takeaway for me from this speech, and we'll surely hear your evaluation from your distinguished Toastmaster Narayan. Back to the theme of the day, and a quick thing which I forgot to do before was to introduce the GE and the tag team. I'll be calling upon the GE Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Abhinav today. He's been he's been working with Oracle for the last, I think, 15, 16 years. He's been with Toastmasters, Trailblazers Toastmasters for, I think, 8 to 9 years, and he's been the backbone of this club. And whenever you want something to be done or whenever you want any help or guidance, he's the one you go to. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Abhinav. Over to you as the GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saiakash. I've not been in Oracle from 15, 16 years. I've been working for 15, 16 years, but it's 10 years in Oracle. So that counts. All right. Thank you so much again, anyways. I hope everybody is doing great. What a wonderful speech, Manoj. Already, I'm not evaluating right now, but really good speech, I must say. With that being said, today I'm playing the role of general evaluator. And like in every match, there's an umpire. I'm playing the role of a match referee, not the umpire. I'll not judge you. I'll just see whether everything is happening in accordance to the way it should be. And if there are improvements should be done, I'll just suggest them. And obviously, I can't do this alone. I have a team with me. And the team is called Tag Team. That is Timer, a Counter, Grammarian. With all this team, will help you improve in certain manners. To start with, first role is Timer role. And today is being played by Toastmaster Ravindra. Can I ask Toastmaster Ravindra to please explain the role of Timer and also show the cards so that everybody is aware of that?
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Abhinav. So today I'm playing the role of a timer. So my role is to monitor the speeches, table topics, and take note of time. And so while speaking, while you are speaking, I will be noting the time and raising the cards based on the times. So first of all, we already completed our speech from Manoj. So he has taken 8 minutes 40 seconds, normally the speech timings is 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes I will be showing green card, and 6 minutes I will be showing yellow card, and 7 minutes I will be showing red card, which you have seen already. So coming to table topics, it is about 1 to 2 minutes, if I remember correctly. Yes, 1 to 2 minutes, and we have a grace period of 30 seconds. So at 1 minute, I will be showing a green card, and at 1 minute 30 seconds, I will be showing yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I will be showing red card. So this is for table topics, and you have a grace period of 30 seconds to conclude your speech. And coming to evaluations, so evaluations we have 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I will be showing green card, and at 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will be showing yellow card, and 3 minutes, I will be showing red card. So that's about evaluations, table topics, and speeches timings. So over to General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. And also request to show the cards online or in your background if possible?
Yes, sir.
You don't have a laptop? Somebody else can do that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, because online people might not be able to see the cards unless they pin the page their room. So we have to get benefit out to Manoj's speech. Okay, moving on. Next role for the general delivery team is the R counter role, which helps us with not use filler words and so on. Can I request Toastmaster Abhisha to please tell about the R counter role?
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Abhinav. So I'll be the accounter for today. An accounter will monitor the overusage of crutch words like that we take instead of taking breaks and silences and pauses. So I'll just mention the overusage. Some filler words are okay to use. Yeah, that's my role. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. We also use sometimes called ha counter, which can count the number of times laughter was generated. We can count that if laughter is generated. I hope it is get generated. We can count that also.
Sure.
The last role in my team will be grammarian role, and that will be played by Toastmaster Dakshayani.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So I am the grammarian for today. And as a grammarian, my job is to give you a word of the day and a phrase of the day that you are encouraged to use. Since today's theme is related to cricket, I thought we'll pick some terms that are kind of related to that, but can be used in general language also. So the word of the day is appeal, meaning ask something urgently or in a serious fashion. So as you know, in cricket, it has a different meaning, but in general life also, appeal can be used for a request, for a very earnest request. And the phrase of the day is knocking it out of the park. I don't think I need to explain what it means from a cricket fashion, but in general life, like the phrase knocking it out of the park means that something was done amazingly well. So to use the word of the day, I appealed to my mom to please buy me ice cream or something like that, right? So I really requested it. And the phrase of the day, knocking it out of the park, I knocked that exam completely out of the park. I did a great job. So those are the two things, and please go ahead and use them as much as you can, and I'll be counting the references of these, and also I'll be noting some good usages of grammar and improvements too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's just one thing to update. Grammarian role is first to observe good usages or improvements, then the word of the day. If people are not using right grammar, everything else is like not required. So that is the first rule. So I appeal to everybody to please use proper grammar, that all your speeches hit out of the, not knocking things out of the park, knocking bad usage out of the park. All right. I used so moving on now, I'll hand the stage back to Toastmaster Saiakash for the rest of the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Thanks a lot. We'll proceed forward with the theme for today. And I think the question is here: which teams do you all support? Anyone?
CSK, of course.
CSK. Anyone else here?
SRH.
SRH.
SRH and CSK.
Why both?
I like them. I like CSK because of Dhoni and SRH because it's my home team.
I understand. So much. Huh? Bangalore.
RCB.
So RCB. Okay, you? So we have two Bangalore people, Ravindra.
CSK.
CSK. Okay. Avip sir, any team? Or not? Nothing at all. In both of you?
I don't watch.
You don't watch at all.
Rajasthan Royals.
Go Rajasthan Royals.
But not I saw yesterday.
Still a long
Was about to say that. So I think online Sushir is supporting MI. Abhinav, Dinesh, others, what about you?
Rajasthan Royals, because it's my home state, and Bangalore because it has never won. It will also not won even this time. Isala Cup Namde might not happen, but I still support because in Bangalore.
Okay, let's see. People are hopeful this year. They have a good bowling lineup as well, so you never know. Dinesh,
The teams are the same, right? From 2008. So, some changes have happened, right? Like there's a team for Pune or that's gone. Oh, gone. And that Kochiwala team, that is also gone, right? That was the scam one.
Pune has been gone twice.
I'll just say SRK maybe, not SRK, what's that? SRK wala team. KKR. Please don't judge me. I'm very, very bad at it. Please.
It's a good team they won recently, so that's nice.
Who's the captain of
Ajinkya Rahane.
KKR?
what's the team? KKR. KKR.
Isn't it?
Yes. He is playing from Hyderabad.
No. Hyderabad is good. Hyderabad is not playing
Bad
bad
conditions.
Yesterday.
Wait. Let me ask Google only. KKR captain.
No, it's Ajinkya Rahane.
Our T-mod is right. Rahane.
I've not been feeling well, so I just keep watching the matches. I agree with Sushir, so MI is still the best team though. There have been some politics going on, but I think we'll get out of that soon. So yeah, my reason for asking the teams here is you can see one thing here is the diversity in the teams we support. It's not like since everyone is in Bangalore, we are all supporting Bangalore. We have come from different places. We like different players. It's not necessarily just the places. Like I was born in Andhra, but while growing up, I used to watch Mumbai matches and Sachin Tendulkar. So that's my favorite team. And I can see, I think many people have such reasons. She said she loves Dhoni and her home team, so that's fine. And so said he loves Sunday. So yeah, that's them. So I'll ask a few simple trivia questions, and if those who don't know the answer or who watch less can answer, that would be really amazing. I know Narayanan, you probably know all the answers. So, who has won the most IPL trophies? A basic question.
CSK.
Yep. So we have two right answers. So we have 5 trophies each. Yeah, MI and CSK, it's 5 trophies each, and CSK I think won the previous year. So before that, it was MI for a long duration of time. And after that, so many of you must have heard of Chris Gale. Must have seen his play style and all. What's the highest score he has ever scored? Any idea?
200 something.
No, not 200.
Just before 200. 150, I think.
Everybody is 150 to 180.
No, you can't. In cricket, you have to give a right exact number. The answer has been shared online. So, okay, I'll give you the answer. So, it's 175. And he had done this while playing for RCB, and they still didn't win. That was a surprise for me. And next question. So, what was the highest run scored in an over? This can be a little surprising.
35, 36,
56.
50, 40.
No, not 50. Come on.
About 40.
Close enough. No. It's 37. I got to know that recently. Earlier,
How come that's so?
If there is a
no ball and a century.
That was Gokulam Premier League. GPL.
There is one no ball and 6.
Yeah, I think so. I'll have to check that. I just remember the number. And one more thing. So, recently an award was given for a player who has played all the IPLs. Can you guess who it was? Since the beginning. So, it has been 18 seasons of IPL. So, he was out for 2 years. 1 year, I think. Huh? Virat Kohli. Yeah. So, Virat Kohli has played all the seasons for RCB itself. I think that's really sad for him. But he's been a consistent player across the league. He's been the highest scorer. He's been the captain since I think long ago, and one of the best players India has. So, a few other questions which I might ask. So, how many of you have been to watch a match? Anyone? Cricket IPL match?
Yeah.
Which team?
MI.
MI versus SRH. You?
back when Deccan Chargers was there.
Oh,
and
Deccan Chargers.
Punjab, Kings 11 Punjab versus Deccan Chargers.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. But so many of you haven't been there yet. So I request you go once. It's not the same as you can feel in the TV. It's very different. In TV, you can just see one player, one person doing what they're doing, but in the match, it's everything together. It's a different atmosphere. So that's them. And I think we'll have a table topics after this. Toastmaster Mamta is a little busy in her meeting, so I'll be taking it up. So we'll begin with the table topic session. So I want a volunteer. Anyone? No cricket topics. It would be a generic topic. So anyone can volunteer.
Cricket topics also fine.
Anyone? Online? Yeah, anyone online? Oh, Manoj. Lovely. Lovely. Am I audible?
Yeah.
So I think we'll go with Manoj first, then Abhinav. And do pin the timer once, so that it will be easier for you. Abhim, are you doing
Yeah,
now?
I'll show.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
I'll show it online.
Yeah. So there's a simple topic for you. Who is the person who has meant a lot in your life, or who has helped you realize a few important things in life? Kind of a mentor, but who is someone who has been very important in your life, and why?
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and table topic master. I have importance to everyone in my personal life. I have friends, I have my family members, especially my other half, and my kids who have grown up, who have left the nest. But these days, I have recently got a new partner in my life. It was my kitten, my cat. Now, my cat is an extraordinary thing. Why I'm extraordinary? Because he taught me a lot of lessons in my life, personal life. Let me take you back to a story almost 2 years back when I and my wife both decided to gift a small cat to my son, who was literally behind me to get a puppy. And I said, puppies are too much of maintenance. So I thought I decided to give him a cat. So we got the cat, which is a Persian side, that's his father's side, and his mother's side is coming from a Norwegian forest, so which makes him to be a very good, sharp hunter. He will climb on the tree, he will go in. He's just 1.5 years old, but he still go on the top of the tree and hunt those birds and all those things, and squirrels and bumblebees and all those things. I take my cat for a walk. I know it's insane. You have seen people taking dog for a walk. I take my cat for a walk, because I love to do that. People try to sometimes, Mama, see that insane man, the idiot is taking a cat for a walk. But why should I worry? Because that's my cat. I don't care about others actually, what they think about it, because my cat loved to go out. He wanted to go and get a fresh breath of air. Not only he tried to pull me off from the bed. That was the first inspiration for me actually. When I'm laying on the bed, my cat is sitting next to me, 6:30 or maybe 6 o'clock morning, looking at me with the sharp eyes. Come on, get up, you idiot. Take me out for a walk. And that's what I do that. I always take him for a cat for a walk. And the inspiration is that he keep chasing those birds, squirrels, and all those things, but he never ever get anyone in last 2 years. But that's an inspiration. You never give up. When you see me fall back, and it takes time to it. But when you look at my cat, he gave me a lesson that no matter whether the squirrels are running or chasing, the birds are flying on the sky, but he always chase, he always look for it. One day, I will hunt him down. With that, back to table topic master.
Quick round of applause. That was a lovely speech, Toastmaster. Even I have a cat, so I understand that feeling. They keep doing something even when there's no result. He'll keep looking at the pigeon, hoping that someday he'll catch it. It's been a year almost. There's a window in between. The pigeon is flying somewhere, but he'll still look at it. That's, I think, something which humans need to learn: the ability to not give up and keep trying. And lovely speech. Thanks for that. Anyone else? Any other volunteers? I think Abhinav, you had raised your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a topic. Yeah. So let's go back in time. You were a young, ambitious student in college or school where you could pick one sport in which you would want to be a professional athlete. What would that be and why?
Okay. So growing up in school or I used to play a lot of sports. Obviously, cricket was the main sport everybody played. But football was one thing which always came up when there was a World Cup going on. So remember 2002 World Cup. All the players, I was in school that time, all the players had short hair. So all my class, all the boys also got short hair. Like almost like Ronaldo, Rivaldo that time, right? Roberto Carlos used to be there. So everybody had that. And also one thing about fitness. So growing up, I was in 11th or 12th, 11th maybe. Physics of cricketers that time was not used to be great that time. Virat Kohli is the exception in India. Earlier, all the players used to be very like dads, you can say. So, like in my time, the best batters were Sachin Tendulkar and Inzamam, and those were not great physique. I mean, physics wise sports person athletes. But footballers, on the other hand, always looked good. They all also always looking good. They had proper hair, I mean, chiseled body and whatnot. So footballers, I mean, you should think cricketers, everybody is becoming in India. And to become a cricketer in India is so tough because there's so much population playing cricket. Football is something we are not that great at. Maybe if I get a chance, I want to do that because cricket was, although I was good at cricket, but football I used to enjoy a lot. Uh, Although it's a long time now I played football. The last time I played was in OTH, top floor, Block D only, long ago. And whenever I see messages from Alok and Sushir on that Bela Soccer channel, I want to go there, but I can't right now. So someday again, I'll restart that and play more football if possible. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. We know that that's a very nice answer and love your logical reasoning behind your favorite sport. So that's really nice. I think Sushit is inviting you to join them. So lovely answer. And football is something which is growing in India. I won't say it isn't. I think Messi is supposed to come to Kerala this year October. I'm not sure if he'll come or not, but if he does, I'll surely go. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. So we are moving forward. Any other volunteers for today? Anyone else? Won't give a hard topic. I think the topics are good enough. Krishna. I think we are a little on time. So let's say you want to have a pet. Okay. It can be anything. A bird. It can even be a lion or tiger, whatever you wish. What will it be and why?
Yeah. So far I have not got any pets because for the reason of maintenance, we need to take good care of pets. It's not like you take a pet and you need to take good care like someone as a kid you have in your home. But if you have to look at a pet, I would like to have a rabbit because I feel rabbits are very cute. Like when you look at them, they're very cute. And one thing I like in the rabbits is they're very innocent. Like you feel like you're having a kid, a small baby, and then rabbits are, and I like carrots, so rabbits like carrots. So that's one thing it's common with me. So yeah, that's one reason if I have to have a pet, rabbits is my first choice. And I see rabbits are generally in white color. I don't see any colored rabbits. Maybe if anyone knows colored rabbits, I don't. But rabbits are typically white in color, and white is one of my favorite colors, which I love too. So yeah, so if I have to go for a pet, I will definitely see if it's possible to get a rabbit. Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Krishna. And that's a very cute pet. Rabbits, it's something which I've grown up watching as a cartoon, which is Bugs Bunny. I think everyone of us has heard of Bugs Bunny and Rabbit.
Yes.
Any other volunteers? I think we'll have one final topic. Anyone offline? Aran?
Who's it? Okay. All right.
So you are. It's a very different topic. You are the PM for a day. What would you do and why?
All right. Had a lot of thought about it when I was in school and all this job thing, but we're a Toastmasters and Topic Master. Just for a day, if you want to do something, I think it should be very impactful. So maybe for a day, what I'll do is probably on the particular day, I think as a country, we have got lots of things. They are an extremely talented nation, but and the country is still developing. I mean, after 70 years independence, but many Indians are rich. So how come that the people are rich but the country still remains poor? That's something that's a tough equation. So maybe even if it's not going to be approachable in a day, maybe I'll start the kickoff by probably making healthcare absolutely free because it's possible in a day, and heavily taxing liquor and cigarette, probably 600%, 700%, so they shut down the shop and run away. Because a country can progress, a country can definitely transition from a developing country. We have been calling ourselves developing for the last 6 decades, 7 decades in fact. We can move from that shift only if we have a very healthy workforce, and we all know the state of the workforce today, sadly to say. It's very imperative that we reduce or even make healthcare affordable, if possible free, education free. Not happening in Monday, but still we can give a shot for this. Hopefully one day something close to this will happen. I'll be happy if it really happens. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you sometime.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aaron. I think those are very actionable points, like you said, can be done in a day. And so I just wanted to share an anecdote where I've recently been out of India for the first time in my life, and it was to a developed nation, Spain, where once you go there is that when you realize how bad things are or how good things can be. When you come to healthcare, public transport, these are things which you feel should be really free, or you shouldn't have to pay for it. I feel we are going on a good path ahead, and anything else I say will be controversial. So thanks for that. And I'm done for the table topics for today, and I'll be handing over to Toastmaster Alok, who will be the joke master for today or riddle master. Let's find out.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster, and we are having, I think, few guests also. So good afternoon. So do you remember we had a last session where on the bookworm? It was very nice session, and I just want to give the kudos to all the speaker that day, and for them I just want to share. Yeah. So my few joke was old actually. It was the last week prepared, so I don't know how much laughter will come, because sometimes laughter will take time come from B block to C block, and how much time it will take we need to see. But starting from my goodness, I am not a joke master. I am not a fun master because of our treasure Salu. Actually, he requests me if you are able to do some type of fun activity, he will give us a pani puri party. So because of this, I can't excuse anything. So I agree on this part. So it is up to you, all of you. You want a pani puri party or pani on the party? Okay. So uh, after session with the book bomb, I was not understand the feeling of the bookworm. So I just want to search the exact meaning, intense meaning, appealing meaning of the bookworm. So I just search on Doodle. Say, hey, Doodle, can you tell me what is the intense, appealing meaning of bookworm? When he says something, blah, 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 I couldn't understand. Then I reply, I didn't quite catch you that. Can you repeat again? Then he repeated again with some different story or different definition. Then I say, oh, I am confusing. I am confused now. Could you please tell me more internal definition of this? And after this all of thing, he just say me this. बस कर पगले अब रुलाएगा क्या? Then I was very upset with Doodle. I think this is not upon you. I just know that AI is master on this thing. I just type my question and go back to the cat GTP and check. Hey cat GTP, can you tell me the meaning of blah blah blah? Then he said, you want answer in Hindi or English? I say definitely English. Then he give me a big page essay of the answer. Then I was looking on that answer. Okay, it is quite big. I need to simplify it. I just copy, paste it, and paste in the Google and ask, hey Google, can you please simplify this answer from ChatGPT to me? Then he say, you are a good question, but now your question hurt me. I didn't understand. I couldn't get why Google had. Anyone can guess it?
You are ChatGPT.
Yes, it is a war between ChatGPT and Doodle. So, nowadays mobile is everybody hand. Reel, people watching reel. So one day I was surfing something, watching one reel. Then the reel say that cumin seed, jeera is very good for health. Curry leaf is very good for health. And by mistake, I just show that reel to my wife. Then he said, oh, good. From that morning, I got a tea with jeera and curry leaf. Afternoon, I got a breakfast with curry leaf chutney, with jeera powder, with jeera paratha, and lunch. Jeera on the salad, jeera on the raita, jeera with curry, and again jeera paratha. Then I say, okay, now at least I will get a milk tea with biscuit, the tea time. Then it was completely blender. I see the lemon tea with curry leaf. It was totally surprise to me. Then I say, okay, at least I can get something good in a dinner. So can you guess what would be there in good dinner? Jeera rice. Yes. So after that thing, I again say to my wife, "Bas par pagli, rulaigi kya?" So this jeera and curry leaf is so intense with our life. Actually, can you tell me what type of mobile also is a curry leaf in your life? Because it is stuck with you in all the time and everywhere, lunch, dinner, breakfast, tea you are having. But like that, I had stuck with a curry leaf, but you might have stuck with a mobile, laptop, or something like social media. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Can anybody tell me what is the difference or relation between satire or sarcasm?
Satire,
Sarcasm. Sarcasm.
I think satire is comedy, basic comedy. Sarcasm is not meaning what you say or taunting someone.
Yeah. Sometimes satire can hurt. Sarcasm can't. It can be there.
Satire, I think, is direct saying. Sarcasm is opposite saying.
Yes. So I am want to say one satire story actually with Harisankar Parsai. If he is a very good writer and a satirist actually, and I don't know how many of you has been like the satire or the writer, basically Hindi or English literature part actually. So I try to modify that satire in some different way actually. So because how many type of people we can categorize actually. In our office world, I am able to categorize 3 type of people. One, people who initiate a meeting but who do not host the meeting on time. Another person category is the person who never join the other meeting on the time. Third person who never host the meeting on time or not join the other meeting on time. Or fourth category, very few like appearance. No need to discuss those. Those are very unnatural person. Those people will join the meeting on time and host the meeting on time. So no need to talk about those person actually in life. So one day a person has sent an invitation to our team, 8 a.m. a meeting actually. So we all accepted that meeting. So all of us had joined the meeting. Then we are searching for the host. Where is the host and agenda of meeting? But we couldn't find the meeting and agenda on that time actually. So after that, we realized that we have to create some defense mechanism access or develop some defense walls to protect us from such type of people actually. And people criticize those people actually, but I never criticize those people because I feel those are genuine people in the life and they know the purpose of endless work and the part actually. So that's why I try to communicate. I think it's okay for my way. I can wind up that. Bye. So people is again saying to me, "Bas pagle."
Nice.
A quick round of applause for Toastmaster Alok. Can you stop sharing the screen? Thank you very much, Toastmaster Alok. That was a good attempt at satire and making us laugh. Really enjoyed it. I hope to have you here again sometime. And I think we are on time for final section of the day, which is evaluations. So now I would like to call upon the general evaluator so that you can call upon the evaluator for a speech as well. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saiakash. 1 minute, my daughter is putting water on my laptop. No. I'll just keep this with me. Yeah, can I ask first evaluator Toastmaster Narayanan to give the evaluation for Toastmaster Manoj's speech first?
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Abhinav. Mr. Manoj, how are you? Or rather, I should ask, how have you been? You able to hear me loud and clear?
Yep.
All right. This speech if at all I should comment on, out of the park, right from the ball, number one. No overstepping, no switch hitting, no reverse sweeping, straight back off the park. Enjoyed the speech, great job on it. Let me now first share with you my observations. My mentor always used to say there's something called feedback, something called, use the word called feed forward. So let me try to share my observations to you so that if that makes sense, you can utilize them on your journey forward. You have a flair of excellent language deployment. Really enjoyed that. You're an excellent storyteller. Keep it going. And a lovely deployment of visual imagery. Now, I will probably try to explain how you deploy all these tools when you go forward. You also have a very decent gesture which attenuates your delivery to the people who are listening to you. Lovely job done there. And the dessert is like the final run that you always take is the landing, a very emotional landing, which I think I can guarantee nobody attending this meeting would ever forget this particular script from you. The next time we see you in person, maybe you forget your name, but the moment we see you, probably Uncle Vasu will be there in memories and connect with you. So good job doing that. I hope you got the money and I hope that Uncle Vasu is all good now. Now, the areas that you probably can work upon. This observation is still living with me for a pretty long time. Your pace. There were very critical areas in your speech. Probably you could have spaced it down. No, exactly if I want to say, who was Uncle Vasu? The definition of Uncle Vasu was just push down the throat. It was like running a quick single. You could have probably taken a stroll because the ball already crossed the boundary. No worries until the ball is back to you, until the ball is thrown back to grease. So pause down, take a pause. Areas where you can probably have a pause. Now there were two important areas: the red color watch and Uncle Vasu's physical appearance. Those two areas are probably personified in your speech. Pause. When you identify those spots, pause there. So be sinking to that. And then the other critical point which I wanted to think back is unless until you have a very reserved impediment, it would be great if you could have the speech delivered in a standing mode. That way, your body movements can complement the speech with, in them. And the areas, other improvement was there was ample scope for you to enact. Like you did once when you were peeping on the newspaper. When he talked to you, the second person, Mr. Vasu, voice and Manoj voice once, you could have probably enacted Uncle Vasu in a different voice modulation. So there was ample scope for voice modulation and then for enactment. And the last one which you want to take back was the opening, the landing, just perfect. The inspiration part probably fell through the cracks somewhere. Now, where is the point that as a listener I will get inspired is something I probably lost it. I think the reason for that is your body of the content was really fat. It took away all the time from the opening and the conclusion and you had to rush through it. So work out on the story part also, though it's the heart of the content, just tone down the story part, try to see if it's aligned with the objective. All said, lovely speech. Looking forward to see you again. All the best to you.
Thank you.
That is the...
Thank you, Toastmaster Narayanan, for such a wonderful evaluation. Yeah, I also loved your speech, Manoj. Wonderful speech with a good message. If there's some improvements, you can try to incorporate them. And again, it is always a great speech and you can just slightly improve it further as well. Moving on to the tag team report. Can I ask timer for all the timing, please?
So I'm back with the timer report. So coming to, first of all, I have already told about the Manoj speech. He took 8 minutes, 40 seconds. So coming to table topics, Manoj took 2 minutes, 32 seconds. Abhinav took 1 minute, 58 seconds. Chaitanya took 1 minute, 7 seconds. And Narayanan took 1 minute, 28 seconds. So all are in time except Manoj, 2 seconds extra. That's fine. Okay. And evaluations, Narayanan took 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay. That's it from my end. Over to general level.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. Can I ask Toastmaster Avisha for the counter report?
So for the R counter report, no one has overused the filler words, which is great news for every speaker. And if I have to go one by one, then Manoj, what an excellent speech. Manoj's table topic, I thought it was prepared speech, so probably that had no filler words, but his table topic was equally excellent. And his speeches demoed beautiful usage of short pauses, which lets the listener to really internalize all the content that he's throwing at the listener. So yeah, that is something we should learn from him. And coming to the T mode of the day, Saiakash, sometimes he had used our word, but that's fine, I think, because he spoke for the longest time, and that happens with time. Yeah, then Dinesh hardly used any filler word. Abhinav had used very, very less filler words, but I felt that the sentence structuring inclines towards using like, the word like, but yeah, that's that. Then Krishna, some filler words like yeah, you know. We have a tendency to say you know. That's something you can improve. Then Narayanan barely used any filler word. I think his evaluation showed a great ability to collect thoughts, compose it, and even at a faster pace, deliver it without any filler words. So great job. Alok used quite a few times, but again, we all do use, so you can improve upon that. So Ha counter, as G suggested. So I think Dinesh, Abhinav, Krishna, Gaurav, and Alok generated laughter. I'm sorry if I left someone out. And at last, I would appeal everyone to just calm down when you are speaking anything, so that you can collect your thoughts, because that's the time when we use filler words. And try to speak a little slower so that you will not run out of thoughts. That's the trick I use. Thank you. Over to you, G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhisha. Yeah, we can all try to use a fewer number of filler words like, so, and all that. It'll always help us improve our speech quality. With that being said, can I ask Toastmaster Dakshayani for the grammarian report, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator. So I was observing the grammar of the entire meeting while everyone was speaking, and also great usages of words. So one of the things that I would like to point out was especially in Toastmaster Manoj's speech, like the evaluator already mentioned, great visual imagery. So one of the three of these things caught my eye. So the first thing was brain in the newspaper. That literally that gave me that image in my head. And taking a deep yoga breath. And another thing was left my nest. So I found these phrases to be very interesting. And in the evaluation of DTM Narayanan, he mentioned some interesting words, like firstly, great use of cricket metaphors everywhere. And you also used the phrase of the day. So thank you for that. And you also used the word impediment, which is signifying a problem or a something like that, and that was very interesting. Instead of using regular words that we already know, like problem, you can probably try to use something more appropriate for that scenario. And having said that, some of the things that we can improve with respect to grammar is, I've noticed that when we talk about something in the past tense, like when did you or how did you or something like that, when we try to use the past form of the verb as well. So we say when did you came instead of saying when did you come. So when did you came is wrong, because I think our general way of thinking would be, because when did you signifies the past, we need to use a past tense of the verb. But in reality, English being funny the way it is, we have to use the present tense, because apparently I looked it up. The logic goes, since you already said that it's a past form of it by saying when did you do not need to use the past form of the verb again. So that is one thing I think we can keep in mind. And one more thing, it's pretty basic, but I see it happening a lot. We tend to use in front of plurals. I think we should say like Words is weird, dogs is weird. Don't say that. Just say a dog. Or just don't use the article there at all. Just say dogs, right? So that's one thing that I noticed. Finally, coming to the word of the day and phrase of the day, I appealed to all of you to please use the word of the day and phrase of the day. While I'm happy that some people used it, I'm not that happy. I don't think we knocked it out of the park this time. But appeal was used by Abhinav, Alok, and Abhipsa, and knock it out of the park was used by Abhinav and Narayanan. So thank you so much for using them. And yeah, keep improving. Let's keep improving our English. So thank you.
Thank you so much for such a good grammar report. Because we want to speak better in English, this kind of report is important. I hope everybody takes lesson from it. And do not use did with I did that and all that. All right. All right. So I think we had a really good session today. The theme itself was pretty good. IPL. It is going on right now, so it's relevant. So I'll start for the first person who came on the stage. That is, it was Mother Krishna. So he told about the rules, ground rules, done pretty well. He also was kind of energetic. So the meeting started on a good note. One thing to improve upon is that we have a lot of trophies and display things to be done, which are not visible. Can you try to put that so that our room looks much more better? That's one thing to improve upon. And also, because you are inviting for the first time somebody, you can try to hype it up a little bit. Dinesh had to hype it up himself. He's a favorite president, which might not be true, or might be true, who knows. But the thing is, you have to hype the person a bit so that they feel better about it. In Toastmasters, our job is to hype the other person coming on the stage, so that somebody someday will also get the same treatment. Okay. That being said, I think wonderful job on that. Today, Toastmaster Dinesh was the presiding officer instead of Devi. I think he did a wonderful job. He was very jovial. He told about Toastmasters in general, also about Oracle Trailblazers. And I think he also told about one thing which he launched recently, the newsletter, which is done pretty well. So we should announce the things which we are good at, and we have done pretty well. So good job on that, Dinesh, and thank you for taking up the presiding officer role on behalf of Devi. Then came our person from Spain, Toastmaster Saiakash. He was out of action for a long time now. Now it's great to see him back, and that team is compatible with IPL or cricket. Just give me 1 second. So, yeah, he did a great job on that. He explained what IPL is when it started, and even for those who don't watch cricket that much, IPL is there on the face. We know about it. So he did not praise it too much, but he explained about it, what IPL means and how it started and how it's helping our cricket economy or sports in general in India. For people who don't know, IPL has become now one of the top 10 leagues in the world. Like EPL, NFL, all that NBA are top already, but cricket is also in top 10 now because of IPL. So it's a great thing on that. He forgot to talk about G first, the general evaluator first, but he realized that. He called me later on, so it's okay. Better to do it in the beginning. So with that being said, I think it's a great team today, and you explained pretty well. Can you have a round of applause for Thomas Saiakash, please? And my tag team report was all fine. I don't have anything to report on that. Just for timer, please try to give the background also while doing the timer roll, because people online can't see the cards. And I think I did the session today pretty well. There's nothing much to improve upon. I think we are doing great on that. So that's all. I think we have the voting ballot being ready by Toastmaster Krishna. And I hand the session back to Toastmaster Saiakash. Thank you so much.
Soon to be distinguished Toastmaster, I guess. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Abhinav, for the very elaborate report, and thanks for the feedback. I hope each of us will implement them in our further roles. I would like to end on a positive or a reflective note where just a second before the ballot, you can keep voting till then. I request everyone to scan the QR. So I talked about topic which is IPL, it's currently happening, like Abhinav said, and it's quite relevant nowadays. The reason for this topic was, of course, it is happening right now, but at the same time, I wanted to show that it's not just a sport league. It's something which is affecting real lives, affecting real people, affecting like generating jobs in some sense, generating like giving people a reason to smile. I know people whose day is dictated by the match, which like if the team won the previous day or not. So I think that's a very real thing, and there's a big, I would say, revolution kind of thing going on where people are putting money into it. So I hope someday we'll become even bigger league and have our names on bigger stages. So that's it. And request you to just give a chance and watch a match if you're ever bored. I'm not saying become fans, but give it a chance. And after that's it from my side. I hope everyone can scan the QR and vote. So we have 11 responses already. Is there anyone left?
Yeah.
Yes.
No internet. Geo what?
Can you reshare once?
You can give it from your parents. Yeah, I can give the response from you. I'll give it the response.
How many votes do we have?
19.
Oh, 19. That's a lovely number. I think you can go ahead and announce the results.
1 minute.
Okay, yes, sir. Sure, sure. Till then, I'll put forward my agenda. Request everyone to please fill up slots for next week and fill up any roles which you want to take. And the Toastmaster today is something which is open, and don't think that you have to put a lot of effort to do the Toastmaster of the day role. Even I didn't do thorough research, it's just something which I was aware of or wanted to talk about. So I request everyone to give a chance. It's not something which is very difficult. So yeah, Dinesh, I think you're saying something.
No, I'm just a little confused. How were the 19 responses?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
I think we didn't clear the responses, right?
Last time you had to delete that response first.
oh, okay.
17 years.
Last week response went with word.
Yes.
You can go to the Excel sheet and delete that.
Or we just.
But how will you know this last week's response?
Date.
Do you have a date timestamp?
Oh,
okay.
No, we won't be. I mean, there would be different names also in the selections.
So can
It's
we?
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I think anyway, the speech and everyone is a winner. I feel spirit.
Nice. So, no. So two results are already there.
This is fine.
Okay. Best team word is
Don't remove from Excel. Remove from the format.
Just alt.
These are.
Actually, we have done very late. I think. You can delete manually these responses. First will be our choice. Last response. If you see, last will be mine. This is mine. So we can delete one first. And we can take from here. It will take 2-3 minutes. So we'll create a new sheet. We will see how many responses we need to do at timestamp.
Today's 27.
27. So 11 responses.
First level.
No, how many responsibilities? I think you will. Actually, this is one time. There is time to time. But this is one. Others 21 minus 10. Till then, Dinesh, you can take the guest feedback. It's working, right? It's working.
Sorted now. I'm pretty sure whoever is gonna win today has to give a treat because people really struggle to find out the winner.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Saiakash. I'll be very honest with you. When I saw the poster, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a so-so meeting, at least for myself. But you proved me wrong. It was wonderful. Even if you got a person like me interested, you did a wonderful job. Just take this. And we tried something new today in this meeting with Toastmaster Alok. Great energy, Alok. And I feel like everyone can support me in this. We should continue this. This is a wonderful thing. I did not know how it will go, but Alok took the initiative. So great work, Alok. And obviously the table topics and even the table topics. This Master Sayakash wonderfully you took the charge for that. Thank you so much. Now we'll go directly to the guest feedback. We have one guest in the room, I believe.
You already last week I spoke about that.
Oh, you are referring to Selva. He is already a member. He is no more a guest. So today, so today is just the members meet. Anyway, we had a guest, but he had to leave, Manoj. We'll directly jump to the results, Krishna.
I have a regular guest here.
Oh yeah, Gaurav, right? So how was it, Gaurav? Were you there throughout the meeting? I did not see you. How was the meeting?
I came actually late because of
Ah,
so I came. It was a very good experience for me today. So we tried different experiment that was very new to me. Earlier, I have not seen it, and actually, this way it can be more interactive and people will open up more. I believe, and
exactly.
and the excellent use of words and the phrase by Dakshani, like it caught my eye. Like yes, we can inculcate it. Actually leads me to think about Inception, like the movie, like how she integrated this word. So whenever we speak, new things are coming up, and I am very excited, like how new things are coming up in daily conversation. So this makes us special also, because what we learn here, we can go outside and present to others, because what we learn among our close group, we can use it our different conversations, and be more interactive with them, and let them know us, and by listening to us all, we also are increasing our listening skills to understand the other person better and helping them more. So these things, like day by day, my responses would have been, if you have seen me, I was very excited from the first day, and now my responses are getting it more deeper, uh, because these things I am learning and seeing it happening daily. So I think I am very grateful to have gotten this opportunity to be here, and I think all of you are feeling the same thing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. So all in all, we can say that we knocked it out of the park, right? Two fingers for myself. Okay, Krishna, let's go. Let's have the results.
Yeah. So with the result, best speaker Manoj, best evaluator Narayan. Table topics, there is a tie between Manoj and Abhinav. And best role taker, TMOD Saiakash. Best auxiliary role taker or grammarian Dakshayani. Yeah, that's it from the polls.
Thank you so much, Krishna. So congrats everyone who has won. So we are right on time. Let's have our group pick taken, and then we'll close the meeting right at 4:30, and I can rub it in Devi's face that we did it on time. Quickly, quickly. Let's do it. Abhinav, you'll be taking the pick.
Yeah, okay.